Okay. We are ready to get going. Just a heads up for you, if you are enjoying this music, I do have everything listed on our Spotify, or on our Discord. I've got all the Spotify links. These guys are Game Chops. They have got some wonderful albums that kind of give you that nostalgia feel. But let's go ahead and transfer on over to the drawing screen. So any ideas on what we would like to draw? Kind of right off the bat, I'm thinking a map, just something calm, easy. But if you've got something you would like me to attempt to draw, awesome. I will just kind of show you what I do draw. I'm gonna get these posted onto Discord. Anything I post on there, you are more than welcome to use. If it's not mine, please ask permission. But we got things like this simple little town. I didn't like Willowbrook enough to keep it. But whole collection of just super simple little drawings. Ooh, this is why you get good markers. Because you get chunky and you never drive in the car. But yeah, I really enjoy drawing maps and architecture style things, so let's just dive right on in. And I do want to know if sound volumes are okay. For me, I've got everything turned up so I can hear the music, I can see chat, everything like that. But what I always start with is just a general layout of my town. Let's see, what kind of town do we want? We're definitely going D&D themed. I'm thinking we need... Let's go ahead and make a type of bandits camp, just for kicks and giggles. How I figured this one will look is we're gonna have lots of little trees around them. And they're gonna have small little houses, and all we're gonna do is just start small, squares everywhere. Now, they may end up having a larger house. This one is probably gonna be where they either store their weapons, their hoard, or their loot, anything like that. And the nice part with D&D is you just kind of create as you go. Couple more small houses. Or if we really wanted to, we could even say, let's get some tents in here. With tents, I just give a little bit of a curve inwards, just kind of like they're stretching the fabric out, stuff like that. Let's get some more trees in here. And I do everything as simple as possible. We don't need to overwork ourselves. We're here to relax and have some fun. And if I am talking too much, just be like, dude, please, shh. I just try to talk. A little ASMR, though, is always good. ASMR? Did I? Yeah, I did my words right. Now, these guys are going to have access to a single well. Maybe they kind of captured this place at one point, and it was just like a small forest unit where there was people who, well, we're foresters, and yeah, I like that. So let's put a big warehouse. This is actually where they stored all of their goods now that they have taken. Let's get some more trees in here. And these are just the ones that the foresters liked having around, and the bandits are going to keep them up because, well, it kind of hides the perimeter of the houses. Kind of get what I'm thinking? I hope so, because I don't. And of course, we gotta have tree stumps. And we're gonna come back through and do what we can to these. Ooh. And if it does look like my hand's a little shaky, it's probably because it is. Don't even worry about it. It's just me getting used to trying new stuff. Yeah, more tree trunks. Because D&D, ain't nobody got the right tools to yank out tree trunks. They just let those things sit there, grow back, plant new trees around it. They probably can and have the resources. Just takes a lot of man pressure. Probably big old cranes, pulley systems. Yeah, I think they could do that. Let's see. So yeah, that's our warehouse. We got about 5 houses and a what we can consider kind of more of a words. Kind of more like a barracks / armory for him. Let's get some more stumps in here. Now let's see. Where do we want this to go? Okay, these guys need a little bit of a fireplace, and it's gonna be a bit of a bonfire. We'll get some logs or something beside it, kind of right next to the well. I gotta be able to put that out. And every good forester needs a chopping block. We're gonna make it look like they have kind of taken their axe and thrown it in. Alright, let's get some random rocks in here. How I like to do rocks is just take a little random shape, throw a couple tiny little boulders around them, and speckle some tiny rocks. Super simple. We're gonna get that in a couple places. And if we accidentally paint one of our tree trunks to look like a rock, it is what it is. We're not even worried about it. It adds detail. Did I say paint? We're not painting. This paper is not sturdy enough for paint. I bet you it's barely sturdy enough for markers. Yeah, it's what you get for, well, hey, we're not worried about it. We are not doing negative thoughts today. We are excited, we are trying something new, and most importantly, we are relaxed. Yeah, this little hideout is definitely not very populated, and it clearly looks like it's just had a lot of work done in it. But what I'm thinking is we would like a river that kind of cuts it off. And we're just gonna windy river. Do we want a wider river? I have not stopped talking, oh my goodness. Let's take a second. Yeah, let's do a larger river. And we're not going to have a bridge over it. These guys don't want a bridge. They took it out. So what we're going to do, these guys took out the bridge. We need some destroyed bridge-looking pieces. I'm only doing this because I forgot to draw the bridge in the first place. Yeah, that's okay. We improvise. We work with what we got. Some rocks here. Let's definitely get some more trees. Big one there. Let's get a couple more rocks out here. Now, if you're wondering what I'm using for a marker, super simple, Crayola. I love these guys for just quick, easy doodle work. You can go fancy, get some really good markers, stuff like that, but let's be real. Money be tight. Money always be tight. So, we use what is affordable, what is easy to use, like this paper. $3, and we got almost 500 sheets of it. We're gonna be good for drawing for a while. Oh, we need a log pile. Gotta have log piles. Probably not the best, but hey, I'm not worried about it one bit. Yeah, we just kind of stack stuff up like this. random logs just laying off to the side. We're gonna give these some color so they don't look just so bland and yee. Some more trunks here, because who knows, maybe they tied a rope around them. Now, let's see. These guys are gonna have a little bit of a garden, and it's gonna be kind of off back behind here, kind of hidden out of the way. Because the last thing you want is someone to walk up here, they see all these buildings, which we need to hide with a couple more trees. Yeah, the bandits grew some more trees just to kind of hide what was going on here. So random adventurers aren't trying to cross into here. But back over to here, we need a tiny little garden. And there's gonna be a small little house that they had built, and he's in charge of managing it. We are gonna put a couple more little tents out here. Let's just give it some, yeah, that. These are kind of the scouts of the bandits group, yeah. I hope my hands aren't not blocking too much of this, as I put my hand directly in front of the... Yeah. Alright, let's get some more trees out here. Oh, Chewy, it sounds like Mom's in the kitchen. Are you gonna go get some food? No? You're content? Okay. Oh, my apologies. If I'm ever drawing out of focus, just give me a yell. Need more tree stumps because they'd be important. Yeah, and I think that one little garden is enough to feed our probably 10 to 20-ish bandits, I think. Because if we estimate maybe 2 per house and tent, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, we could fit about 20 people here. And these are just local bandits. They got secret things and everything. Tree stump, tree stump. Kind of bothering me that wasn't touching. Oh. Hi, buddy. We need some more trees around. And I'm kind of making all the trees roughly the same because we're assuming that this forest is roughly all of the same kind of tree. That, and because I'm really lazy, don't want to draw excess trees or trees at a different angle. I think this is just an easier, little more cartoonish version. And it definitely fits the music we're listening to. Okay. Now, I think we're going to take a small break from drawing trees, and we're going to start filling in some of these trees. Just so we can kind of start seeing a more engaging photo. And again, just a Crayola marker. You can use thick markers, I just prefer the fine tips. Or if you really wanted, use colored pencils. You can do shading, everything like that. Definitely give your drawings more detail. The thing is, just don't be afraid to add some color. Add a little bit of color. Don't worry about your grass or anything like that. That ain't nobody got time to paint an entire green page of paper. Or a piece of paper green. Oh my goodness. And if you color outside of the lines, guess what? It's okay. It's your painting. It's your drawing. You did it. You did something that may be harder for others to do. And that's okay. And if you're drawing with me, that's awesome. I'm really proud of you. If you're not, hey, and if you're just watching, that's awesome. I'm proud of that too. I can't thank you enough. I will admit, I am excited to get to Heroforge too. So, we may do this map, and then we'll move on to Heroforge. But yeah, this is really calm and kinda... Ooh. Is it just me, or is the image black and white? I just looked over at the camera and I was like, my green trees are very gray. Oops, I'm sorry, Chew. Pardon me. I'm gonna see if that's supposed to be like that. Good, great. Oh. Do we got green yet? Yeah. We're gonna go with that for now. Apparently there was also a color filter on. Let's get rid of that. Alright, back to it. We got trees to color. Now you're going to notice my houses don't have any details or anything like that. I'm going to come back to those. Right now, we're having fun with our trees. And I think what we'll do is, after this, we are gonna, once we create our map, we're gonna create some of the, words be so hard. We're gonna try creating on Heroforge the bandits that would live in this camp. So if you have ideas as to what kind of bandits we should have, race, anything like that, love some suggestions. If not, we could end up with just humans. Because let's be real, we're kind of the scary ones of the world. But I also think maybe some hobgoblins. They normally have a completely different layout to their camps. But this could be a hobgoblin that maybe recruited a bunch of just individuals from a tavern, and he knew about this forestry spot and thought he could make a good chunk of money coming out here and taking over it. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. We're gonna make a hobgoblin captain. And we'll even create a couple bandits that they would use. Yeah, this is the stuff I enjoy. I really do enjoy D&D, the art of Pathfinder. I've not played Pathfinder, I just enjoy the art of it. And I've bought myself all of the tiny little miniature, the little cutout ones. Oh my goodness. Love those guys. But for me, I love creating the map before the character. I know there's a lot of other content creators out there who really enjoy creating the characters first. And then they'll figure out the details of their houses, stuff like that. Me? Nah. If there's a harder way to do it, I'm gonna do it that way. Big picture first. Okay. And just because I've got a lot of ink on that side, I'm going to flip my paper and start top down. If I just made you super dizzy, I'm sorry. Just be thankful I'm not on a lazy Susan just constantly rotating. For calming and relaxing, I've sure talked a lot. A lot more than I did in Satisfactory. I blame... no, I don't blame. I think it's because I don't have Aqua playing with me. Well, to be fair, you can't really have two players when you're drawing. You can, it's just... there's only so much room for hand coordination. Plus, if people end up watching this later on, I want them to know that I don't just sit here quietly. I should, because we got some great music. But I do enjoy having conversations. That's part of the reason I'm doing this. I want to bring together a community. Because maybe I'll learn some different tricks and trades to drawing and coloring and stuff like that. Make this stuff even better. Now where we're going to have some real fun is when I start designing dungeons. I love to pull out the graph paper and design some completely just over-the-top dungeons. Really detailed. I don't use markers for those. I use... what are they? I just use simple little, like, the Pilot 5 or G2 pens. Yeah. Good old reliables. And I get really fine pinpoint ones. Just go to town. If you ever played the game Dungeon Keeper, it's a much older game. But you hollow out the ground in these deep, dark cavern places, and you build things like lairs, barracks, workshops, factories, a whole bunch of various things. Dig out gold. Or if you play games like Evil Genius and Evil Genius 2, they got roughly the same idea. And these games are so fun when it comes to creating dungeons, and I love to base my dungeons around some of those ideas, at least the building structures. I also got to keep track of Spotify, make sure, as I say that, it just started all over again. So I'm going to quickly jump over there, and let's get another playlist going. Also, I'm going to rotate the world around again for you. Don't get dizzy. Are you telling me you're getting bored? That's okay. Art's supposed to be boring. This one's actually Mario. It's from Super Mario Galaxy. Oh, couldn't find a dizzy person. Oh, gotcha. Alright, now I'm taking a gray. We're gonna fill in some of these rocks. Just because it adds more color to my map. Maybe these posts were stone posts so the bandits couldn't tear them down, but they were able to yank out this entire wooden bridge. Ooh, there's a rock. The fun part is when you get this far in your drawing and you're like, oh great, where did I put the things? Rock. And let's see here. Rock. Okay, at this point, I think we've gotten all the rocks. Let's do a little more detail work here. Our warehouse is going to be kind of more like a large barn. And I think the easiest way to do that is you have this really narrow roof at the top, kind of gables out. Here we're going to do really simple. This is how easy it is to make houses. Bam, bam. If you've got a square, bam, bam. With your tents, just do a straight line through them. Don't even worry about it. One thing I want to add to our warehouse here. Just a little bit of an overhang. Okay, this one is just going to be a small little. And this house does have more of a hip roof. Yeah, it's cooler than the rest. This one does too. And we got our 3 tents out here. Let's give them their lines. Sweet. All right, let's see here. Let's work on this water now. So we got this beautiful river that has no water right now. Super simple. That's all you gotta do. Just go around your curves. Make it look like the water's flowing. Nice, gentle, easy things. Ooh, you know, we're gonna take a second. We want a nice big rock in the middle of this river here. And maybe there's a tiny little part of the rock hanging out there. Ooh, and we can also have some of that broken bridge they tore down, just kind of stuck in the river. Some debris, stuff like that. Yeah, just more detail. Now, I kind of think that the water would flow around it, immediately go around it there. Yeah. Now, I am by no means a professional whatsoever. We're creative. We don't care. We are having fun. And the water gets a little ripply there because water. And for kicks and giggles, let's get some water going down the middle. However, now that I did that, I'm like, maybe we shouldn't, but that's okay. Alright, oh, let's be sure we paint our not paint. I keep trying to paint things. Let's color in our rock. We're going to color in this little rock down here. Now for these wooden planks, I would normally go with like a brown, but I do know that these Crayola markers, brown be dark. So we're going to go with an orange, just to make them pop out a little more. Maybe our guys really liked colorful bridges. They only had acacia wood or something from Minecraft. Had to be orange. And we're gonna paint these logs up, or color them, whatever we decide. I guess I should have emphasized that when I say we're drawing, it is more along the lines of doodling, coloring. We're relaxing. That's what we're doing. Oh, sorry, rotating our world around. I'm just trying to keep the bottom of my hand from being gross. Yeah. And rotating around again. Now, the stumps. I do know we are going to make this one brown for sure. This is the little campfire. I didn't want to put an actual campfire in there. Oh, I don't know how to make 2D top-down fire. We'll figure it out later. Plus it's tiny, it's itty bitty. It's middle of the day. They're not lighting fire in the middle of the day. That would attract people. So I think I'm okay with that brown. I think we're gonna go ahead and fill in our trunks, not our trumps. Our truck. Jeez. Sometimes just gotta take a second, breathe. Words are hard. But we're gonna fill in our trunks with the brown, because I kind of like how that looks a little bit more. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna take a second. Enjoy the music. Be a little quieter. I think Chewy's enjoying me just talking too, because he's right behind me all asleep and everything. Let's see. We're gonna have... Yeah. Gonna have an old rusted down house or something out here. Maybe a signpost. Yeah. Telling people which way to go. Now, we're going to give this a little more we're going to start on the outside of our forest area, kind of give it a little bit of a trail that leads through this way. So, you don't have to do anything grand, spectacular or anything. It's this simple. You're just outlining it. And I like to add little details, like maybe there's a spot where a little bit of light is getting through, or a tree that's standing taller than the rest. A small tree that's poking out, or even a little bit of a larger opening where you can see the ground below. It's all about what you're kind of picturing. Ooh, I didn't want that though. To make your life a little easier, try to avoid drawing everything at the same. You don't want modularity in this case. A 90-degree angle, 45-degree angle from what you originally drew the first time makes a huge, huge difference. Let's get another tree in here. I love how I said I was going to be quiet and immediately right back to it. And so yeah, you kind of see how the path is going here. There's going to be like a crossroads section here. And we're going to get another forest area right over here. Let me pull it up. I gotta keep in mind, I got the tape here, so I kind of have an idea of that's my square. Keep the paper in the square. If I'm going over the tape, I'm out of shape. Out of the tape, out of shape. Perfect. And we're gonna have a tree that's standing out over here. Look at that. Nothing has to be perfect. Now, along this backside here. Big old forest. The foresters hadn't made it to this spot yet. They had only started the front end. And we're gonna do more singular trees here. I don't know why I started drawing a rock, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna just go like that, and it'll be a tree with a little bit of a little tree. Nice big tree, some more trunks. Trunks here. A little more trees. So our foresters clearly worked in that direction. And based on the number of stumps, they weren't able to get very far. We can kind of assume that the bandits took the camp real early. And they may have taken over the woodcutting business. Or if you have an idea for a story. Oh my goodness, guys. We are going to be replaying this song as soon as I start doing Heroforge. If you know the song, throw it in chat. Of course, keep in mind it is... No, it's not the Mario Maker song. It is from the Wii. It is the Me people. Though that creator. Nice big tree out here in the middle. Haas, welcome. Thank you for the follow. We're just doing some really simple drawing and stuff today. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I want another tree here, because we gotta hide that debris. We can't let random passerbyers see it. Here. Alright, let's go back to coloring trees. Yeah, that's the sound for followers. I think this one's Mega Man. Nope, Ryu's theme. I don't know. Is Ryu from Mega Man? Okay, keep in mind, this isn't directly from the games themselves. We would have copyright issues with that. This is all game chops. Oh, Street Fighter. Okay, perfect. I think I maybe played that once. I was probably at an arcade. In fact, yeah, I can almost guarantee it was at an arcade. It was probably the Marvel version, though. I definitely remember we used to go to a bowling alley, and they had Marvel Street Fighter. And it was always funny because you would have these weird combos of like Magneto versus Iron Man, and you know how that would go, but like Iron Man always won. And you knew that's not how that game worked. But yeah, we're almost done here. I'm gonna turn our world again. So we got a lot of wet trees down there. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see Street Fighter out of this. Ooh, got a sneeze going on. No, maybe not. Pardon me. Get this tree. Okay, now with these, I do recommend if you put a full tree that's taller than the rest, yeah, give him some color. And I'm going to show you what we do with the rest of the trees, because we are not, again, not destroying this marker by painting everything green. Because we already use a lot of green in this. I don't know, no bigger markers. But thank you, but no bigger markers. I don't want the whole page colored. Because I feel like if I color the whole page, then the paper's going to be much weaker. And doing just these spurts kind of makes the image, it makes it pop out more. Yes, just like I did with the river, we're going to do the same thing but with green. Ooh, ow. We're going to do inside, outside, around the sides. Just make things pop. Okay. I'm rotating our world again. Be prepared. Be prepared. You get 0.02 seconds. And just go like that. Yeah. Super simple. It doesn't have to be perfect. And what we'll do is just give a little bit of green around here. Gotta have the trees showing. Curvy lines, Jake. Curvy lines. Yeah. Alright. We have put in more rocks. Let's color in our rocks. This one is Outlet Island. Outset Island. Oh, don't touch. Oh, sorry, too late. Well, I told you the title. It doesn't quite say where it's from. Okay, did I miss a rock? I feel like I did. There he is. Oh, I hear a Chewy. Are you on me? Alright, got a lot more stumps. Let's get those guys filled in. Okay. Now, here's kind of the harder part. I want a defined trail. So we're going to use the brown marker here, and I'm just going to kind of hint at where the trail would be. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. The bandits took out the bridge. They didn't want anybody to come over to the spot that they worked really hard to take over. And actually what I think we're gonna do as well, we're gonna put a watchtower in here. And it's gonna be just this great big tall watchtower way over here. We're gonna give it a little bit of a wooden roof. Yeah. It's a wooden tower. There's no large stone supply around here. All there is these tiny little rocks. So nice wooden watchtower. Let's go back to our pathway here. Just kind of... Here we're gonna go like this. I'll show you why. This is a perfect spot for a tree and a rock. Maybe a couple extra rocks. Yeah. It's just a little tree. Yeah, that's one thing I gotta go and check with some of our previous videos. I did notice there was some times where it was buffering, and I haven't gotten all the way through them for some odd reason. Rewatching 2+ hours of videos tends to take 2+ hours of time. Weird. Now, let's see. I think we're going to add a little bit of just a little something way out here in the middle of this forested area. It's not a down log. There's a hidden little treasure chest out here. It's probably hidden by the foresters, or it could have been hidden by the bandits. It's just a little treasure chest. Just watch them on double speed. Yay! A 2-hour video is now an hour video. That is better, but then we look at our 5-hour videos and still we're at 2.5 hours of, we need to not stream so long. Yeah, maybe that's it. Okay, now with our pathway. I am going to be bringing in some colored pencils here. In fact, this one is a Harvest Gold, and what we're going to use this one for is to kind of highlight our pathway. Because we've got the brown. And we're just lightly giving it some of that color. The brown is just those extra parts where maybe the dirt's a little deeper there, or it's kind of where the puddles meet. My favorite's when I do end up having people watching me and they're like, oh my god, I could never do that. It's like, no, you really can. All I'm doing is just throwing lines down on the paper. You don't have to have any plan, any story, anything like that. You just give yourself a little image. Like, all of my trees are all the same. I just have lots of them. I like rocks. I got lots of them. Once you kind of set up the broad basics, get yourself just simple little details that you like, and just have at it. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to make anything perfect. The important part is you're having fun. And sure, it might take you a little bit of time to draw something. It's supposed to. This is a relaxing hobby. We're gonna get that crossroad right in there. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know if it shows it really well here, but like, it does give a really good pop of color just to kind of highlight here. Now what I am going to do is around these wood logs here. There's a lot of travel, and there's going to be a lot of travel here too. We're just going to give them a small little highlight around them. I kind of put a tree right in the middle of our road. That's okay, they grew that one there. They purposely put some dirt there and we're like, we need a tree here. Make tree happen. Okay, and we are going to take the brown and just do a little bit more line work just around here, because I'm going to take our colored pencil here and just kind of fill this all in. Oh, and we can't forget our little pathway for this guy back here. Yeah. We're not going to do a path out here. These guys don't... They're hunters. They don't want a path leading out to them. That's not good for them. Let's get some dirt around here. And actually, let's go ahead and paint this, or not paint, color this well. Let's give it the gray color. So it'll kind of look like a stone, but it's got that line through it, making it look like a well. Yeah. And we're going to paint our little log there orange, because that's a log that gets smacked a lot. Alright, so we got this tiny little garden here. I want a couple little berry bushes that are grown there. And maybe they're grown on the outside of the thing as well, just because berries are important. You need your fruits. Now, I'm going to go to our brown marker. And we're going to give them some rows of food. I like to put tiny little gaps in there. Maybe that's spots where they just accidentally stepped on something. Straight line, they were able to walk around the bloody thing. That one they just butchered. Yeah, just detail. It kind of looks more like a file folder at this point, but that's okay. And for a little more, our little bushes of berries out here, they're going to be pink. Yeah, it stands out, but that's okay. Next, so with our path, we went with a harvest gold. With our little garden here, I like to take a mango color pencil and just kind of color it, give it a light color, just something so it stands out. And I feel like the mango kind of makes it look more like lightly tilled soil, because they didn't have the really hard stuff to... There was no big old plows or anything. They had horses and stuff they could have used, or in my world at least. So that is the gist of the map. What I do want to do, if I can refine my color box, is highlight some of the more important buildings. So 1 second here. Okay, so for our more important roofs or buildings that I just like to put a little bit of emphasis on, or emphasis, that I like to use words to point out bigger words. I have got a mahogany and a maroon. And we're going to see how these kind of look over here. And my light source right now is kind of headed out this way, so I'm going to kind of give my shadows the same thing. So we're going to, hopefully this is the darker one. Let's do a quick test. Okay, woot! Our darker one, we definitely want this warehouse to be one of our main buildings. So we're going to give him some color. And a little bit brighter on this side. The sun hits this one nicer. Yeah. So that's the warehouse. And if we were playing D&D, I would be along the lines of the big red building is the warehouse. The small orange box with the red roof, that's our watchtower. And of course, our armory / tavern head of operations. Yeah. Darker there. Oh, and we can't forget our broken down little building out here. And for me, I feel like this is a little bit easier than putting labels down everywhere. You can, and that's totally okay. I just feel like if I knew that large red building, that's my warehouse. Second large red building, that's our quote words, our leaders hangout, the tavern, the inn, whatever. We know that's the watchtower, and we know that that's our little rundown building, and you'd have those notes off to the side. So with that, I think I can say our map here is pretty good. And yeah, you can tell it's cheap paper. You can almost see the entire image on the back side. But that's okay. I feel proud about this. I hope you guys also enjoy this. Actually, one thing I want to add here, just to give it a little more detail, we need some dirt around our fireplace, our bonfire. Alright. And I think with that, we're good there. Let's go ahead and start transitioning over to Heroforge. Start making some characters. Bringing my mic over. And actually, I think we're gonna just take a quick break while I go and grab some water. So enjoy the music. I will be right back in just a little bit. Okay, I'm back here. We're actually going to go back to drawing, and I realized I didn't really set this part up. So we're going to just kind of work on this together. I want Heroforge. And we are going to go to drawing. We need to add a new layer. I would like Heroforge. There we go. Awesome. Except for we're a little too big. Oh, me changing the size? Oh, it just hurt my brain. That's what it did. You get over there. I want to take Twitch Studio. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this to be the same size as the webcam. Bam! Perfect. Okay, and we want to just fill. Nope. We're going to give it a border. Thick borders be best. Let's actually make it red. Heroforge is all around the color red. So I do apologize that we're doing this editing here, but I figured it would be nicer than completely turning off the video for a minute. Okay. So, if we jump back to our map here. Oop, accidentally closed it. So, I think we had said we wanted a hobgoblin kind of camp. That's what we're gonna aim for, or captain. So let's go on back to there. Oh, also, I don't know why I keep typing Heroforge. Alright, so we're gonna start with our race. We are looking for... Oh, guys! I didn't realize they added crocodiles. Am I able to change the background? No. Not yet, anyways. Okay, back to species. We need a hobgoblin. There we go. Alright, let's start with some color here. Do we want more green? Ooh, no, not so much. Okay, we're gonna mess with this color a little bit. I don't want... Yeah. Clothing. Sir, I'm sorry, you're losing your shirt. Oh, the poor guy. He needs some bones. Pants. Yeah, we're doing that for now. Just so we can make sure we're given... You see how much waste? Could you imagine printing that out and being like, oh my gosh, where's your butt at? So, right off the bat, let's go to body. Go to measurements. Height. We need him big and scary. Let's go 7 foot. Yeah, big guy. We're gonna make his head just a little bigger, 0.01. Arms. He's in a forester area. We need some muscle on him. Build. Posture. Maybe he was a war general at one point. Or, yeah, he's a leader. He's got to have some really good posture. Upper scale. Yeah, a little bigger. Arm length. We can go out with it. Muscularity. This boy got to be jacked. Yep. Bust, we don't need to worry about. Waste. It's a hobgoblin. The strongest people need. If you ever see a strong person and they got an itty bitty waist, they are a model. They are not a bodybuilder. However, you still see that gap there in that waist? My goodness. This guy needs a little more belly to him. Just so he's... And we're not adding fat. We are adding that pure, the strength, the muscle. He can take a punch to his gut, no problem. Curves? And that still doesn't give him a waist. Booty? Does booty take away part of that? Yeah, it helps. Not much, but it helps. Sorry, bud, you're not allowed a butt. Alright. Now, right off the bat, this red is a little not quite what I would like. Let's see here. Oh, that's too dark. You. That's clearly green. Demon black. That is called fleshy bits. Ew, no shinks. How are they brown? Hobgoblins, do you think we could have a brown hobgoblin? I really don't want to go that route with that. Let's see here. Let's try going... There we go. That's a little better. We want the darker. Oh, don't... Make sure every... How about those fingernails? Sir? Those fingernails. Yeah. Except for I think we want... No, not a black. Yeah, there we go. Kinda like that. They've been working. Alright, next. Hair. Because that beard, gotta go. This hair. Let's see. No, not quite. Yeah. I think strong military leader. Every single braid, we can have it kind of be like the story along the lines of every braid that he has had on his hair or has grown out resembles a camp or something he's taken over. No. Because if I were to do that, I would probably want something more like that. And that's just not sitting well with me. I do think having the longer hair is kind of what I want. I don't know how I feel about those ears, though. Yeah, those are gnome ears. Hobgoblin... Dwarf? Nope. Elf is too big. Goblin? Yeah, I think goblin, if I could just tone them down some. There we go. These... a little more potential. Half orc. Okay, that's what we're going with. Half orc ears. Those teeth. We gotta fix those teeth. We need, yeah, goblinoid fangs. Now, the face. Goblin-like features, that's okay. Or do we want more? Ooh, not sold on the orc face. Let's see. No thank you. Nightmare fuel. Okay. Just for kicks and giggles, they got alien faces. And oh my gosh, that actually looks awesome. We are gonna have to make a dark red alien. Oh my goodness, I kind of fell in love with our alien faces. I no longer fell in love with our alien faces. But like that! I like that! Imagine that as like a mind flare. That'd be perfect. Back up to goblin faces. Not a goblin face. No, I think that's best for what we're after. I think we're sticking with that. Browse. Got face, come here. Want bushy? Yeah. Or do we want pierced? No. Yeah, we're going bushy. What? No. Hey, we can have some fun here. Hellboy? No, just Hobgoblin Bandit. We're sticking to that. Let's go back to our color. These eyes are not working for me. Yeah, they're dark, evil, yeah. Ooh. You see what that did? That's... Not sold. You... Okay, those are bovine eyes. No thank you. Those are lizard. Oh no, that's got some potential. Dark, scary eyes, just kind of... Oh no, do we like the black? A little bit of brown? I think we're gonna go with the brown. Too bad I can't paint the actual eyeballs, can I? Let's see here. If I go with a... He can have a solid red eye. Not what we're after. Let's see. What I would like as well, let's get some decals here. No, thank you. Right off the bat, instead of doing facial, oh gosh, that color scheme did not work there. Truffle black, truffle black, truffle black. I don't know if I'm sold on that. But let's go back to head. Let's go to beard. And let's see about adding. No. Yeah, something like that. We can make that work. Let's go back to our color. Paints. Let's go to our hair. This is chocolate. That's truffle black. And I'm not sold on it. I'm really not. Ooh, no shinks. No. Okay. I hate to say this because I love the actor, but like, doesn't that kind of look like Liam Neeson? I'm sorry. If you ever watch this, I am so sorry. Teeth. We need scary teeth. Demon. Hey. There we go. Get those ears. No. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's got some really cool potential. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Alright, sir. You need some clothing. Let's start with blackguard. No. The only reason I'm saying no to it is... Oh my goodness, that's not better either. Hey, keep this family friendly. Okay. That hat. Gotta go. He's a leader. He would not be wearing this light tunic and stuff. He would have some actual armor. Yep, that's what we're going with. Leafy shirt. Alright. Those legs. Nope. Druid pants have potential. In fact, I think that's what we're gonna go with. I need to get that waist brought in. Let's go to body and measurements. No. There we go, fix the build a little bit. The curves aren't helping either. Okay, I think I'm unfortunately just at the point where I have to accept that my good sir, he's got a little thicker waist than really necessary. Let's go back to the pants, see if it can be toned down some. That toned down a lot better. Okay, so those are just some chunky pants. That's what it is. No, that I'm okay with. That's got some potential. Let's go to color. Let's go to theme. And I always start with... Ooh. They did take over a forest area, so I think we're gonna go with that one. But where is the one I normally go with? Order of Steel. Yeah, I think this time we want Warrior of the Glen. Warrior of the Glen. Wow, words be hard. Yeah. What's this one? Sun Soldier? A little too bright for me. Those shoes work perfect. As do the arm plates. But what I am going to do is we're going to go to clothing. Yep. Gonna make that one, and I know they just added a brand new one. Where is the leafy one? Oh, no shanks. A little too dark for my guy here. Okay, that's just cool, but not for this character. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with. We hunted something in the forest here. My other option is this druid shoulder. Which has a lot of fun. I also like the black card. Or do we want to just go to druid? Yeah, I think we're gonna go that route. We're gonna go with 2 druid shoulders. Glove. So your right hand. Gotta be more protected than that. Yeah, solid glove. That's your fighting hand. You gotta keep that sucker safe. Yeah, leaf glove. I like how that looks. I ain't worried about your feet. You know how to protect your feet, clearly. I'm a little worried about your toes, but you know, you'd be fine. Hey, that has some potential. I'm gonna say no because I do like our Liam Nelson looking hobgoblin. Okay, now we are going to go to colors. So we want... Oh. Yes. We can give this some real color here. He wanted to be super scary. So he made sure that anybody who saw him coming truffle black. Let's go truffle black here. Or do we just go, yeah, bam, bam. We want red. we want. Not a single one of these. Eggplant. Tomato is just way too bright. Let's go with the truffle black. Yeah, he had some streaks. He just... Sorry, come back here. Alright, so we got your face. You're fine. We can paint the goatee. No, we don't need to paint the goatee. Legs, not worried about legs. You got no legs shown. You got no body shown. No, we don't need to add bloodstain. The only thing you add bloodstain to is zombies. We're necromancers, I guess. Alright, paints. Let's get to some of these darker ones. Evergreen, do evergreen there, there, and these wraps. Yeah. That there, that there. Some deep autumn leaves. I do kind of like that. Maybe he's a little bit of a peace seeker. Maybe he needs a cape. Nah, capes be. No capes. Dry brush. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, let's go with our furs. And our hairs. We want those dark. Now, leather. I think having this kind of more of a... Ooh, that there, sure. Yeah, that's better there. It's too bright. That's better. We're gonna go with that there, that there. These guys. Those need to be bone white. That's what they are. Those are little bones. Okay. It's a lot of color, a lot of red. That's okay. Now, let's go down here. Perfect. Let's grab a metal. I think a blackened metal. Not so much. Right? No. Iron. We're going iron. All of these spikes. Not gonna be anything polished, but of course I say that. Let's go iron. Just a little bit of iron they found. They used as their spikes for their defenses. Okay. Next, base. I really wish we had grass. Really, really want grass. Now, worried about items or anything like that yet. I actually want to go back to color. Ooh, black, wrong one. No shakes. Oh, let's go to greens. The evergreen around here. Because that's a strap. That's a strap. You're a strap. I think you're already a painted strap. Yep. Alright. These guys are also straps, but they're gonna be a little bright. Did it go to you? Yep. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna go to wood. We want darker wood here. This is a bad guy. Not intentionally. We're gonna go with that. Not intentionally. That guy is a good leader. He's got to protect his people. Alright, so I need to be a little weird and look at your feet. Okay, those are kind of more of a cloth. So let's go with a leather. Oh, mine, that looks fine. Sir, I already fixed. Yeah, better. Okay. Leather. Kinda like the brown more. Yeah. Make it all the same color. Yeah. Perfect. Now, this guy needs some gear. We got some new shields. Oh, I bet you we can deck that out, can't we? Color, decals. Oh yeah, guys. We can have some real fun with the symbols. Nice. Our background though, I would like a system of a brown. I love it. Light plate, actually, we're gonna take that one out, take that one out. Yeah. Only downside, I gotta get that tilted a little differently because his little spikies are spiking through. But like, yeah, this is awesome. Okay, let's go to some metals. Again, we only have access to iron here. And that's barely. No. I kind of want to just take that shield, put it on his back, but let's go to gear again. Okay, that is a really cool new axe. Also a really cool sword, just a little too big. Yeah. This guy's not a sword guy. I'm a lumberjack. We need axes. It's also got to be able to actually take out a tree. Could just give him a normal tree axe. That's the war axe. That's the... He's a hatchet guy. I don't think so. He's a leader. He doesn't need a heart. I'm gonna go with the coil of rope, I think. Unless I see something else here that stands out a little more to me. Really not. And I feel like the rope would be more appropriate for the leader to be like handing it off to someone. Hey, you take care of this, we'll wrap this up, yada yada yada. Let's see. Let's go back to color, because I don't like the color of the rope. I think that is far too bright. There we go, darker rope. Because rope is basically hair, I just made it easy, went to hair. No shakes. Yeah, just have to look. Alright, so let's go to the base. Let's go to items. You're in the middle of a forest. There's gonna be leaves everywhere. There's gonna be fun guys everywhere. Gear. Let's go to the side gear. I love how they're like, yeah, you can just totally equip that to the side. It's gotta have a pouch. Gotta have a spot to store his stuff. I'm gonna say he does have a sword. Maybe. instead of a sword, it's more of a utility knife for him. Or a I don't know how to pronounce it, but cuke, whatever that is. It's a knife. It's his knife. They do have that. I also got actually, what I want to do, come back up. Yeah, you're the better sidearm. He's got his pouch. This axe, though, in his hand, I'm gonna need to ask him a better question. Is that the one I had? Oh, that's too tiny. I think that is the one they... I still like that one. Alright, back to the great axe. Yep. Okay, now. Nah. Back items. You don't need nothing like that. But I do want that shield again. I thought that was super cool. That's also kind of really cool. Tower shield. Ooh, I like the moon shield too. Sir, your hair is in the way. If I have to change your hair, I'm gonna be a little perturbed. No. Turtle shell? I mean, that's possible. Ooh, dragon shield's cool too. Okay, that has quite a bit of potential. Not so much. Definitely not. Elven chain shield. I could have sworn there was a leaf one. That's elven. Did they get rid of the leaf shield? Crystal. Spiked. Or am I blind? Yeah, because like, you have to honey. There's the leaf shield. Nope. Alright. But he's not getting a shield on his back. Should we go with the cape? Enemy's like, that's a really nice cape there. If we do, I think we need to go with this. With the fur. Boots and the fur. Yeah, we're gonna go with that cape. Nah. He's allowed to have both eyes. We'll let him keep them. Okay. That's what we got. Let's go with color real quick because I want this cape darker. Ooh, I do like the red. Hi, Chew. Nah, black. Let's see here. If I go with this red, I think I can just paint this myself. Yeah. Okay, this metal. Solid iron. Wood. Good. Okay. Let's go with the metal. Let's get iron here, 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 and here. The only downside is it looks... That's better. It's like it was just really plain. Rust bucket? Oh yeah, just for a hint of color? Let's go for it. Rusting Titan. Nah. Brush bronze. No thanks. Definitely not. Okay, let's get this knife colored. Start with the leathers, the reds, the black, this handle. Antique brass. I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with rust bucket. Let's go with it. That's too bright. No thanks. Iron there, there, and right there. No, I like the brass more. Alright, now we need a pose. No thanks. Yeah, that kind of looks more commanding. What we're gonna do is take this, bring that arm out so he can see past his shoulder. Yeah, he's commanding this troops grip position. That is not a healthy grip position. We're gonna go right there. Yeah. I think that's okay. I think we can work with that. We need a name. He's a hobgoblin. I took over a forest. He is... Forest fighter. Forest fighter. Yeah. Just for kicks and giggles. Because he could be a real player. He doesn't have to be the bad guy. He's got enough color to him. He could do whatever he wants. So I'm feeling pretty confident about him as the leader of this. I do want to paint. Okay. But like, I think our color choice was a little better. Let's go back to those eyes, because let's... Yeah, those are a little more pointy, I guess. The fire eyes aren't just, they're not doing their thing for me. Acid is way too bright. And blue, no thanks. Red. Yep, we're gonna stick with those eyes. Let's go back to pose. Because this guy... Yeah. You can tell he's a warrior. And he's good at kicking butt. I would like to twist this a little more that way. Yeah. Hair is fine, cape's good. Yeah, let's not touch that. I'll make a mess. Let's go to color again. Let's go to paints. This glove is bothering me. It is just too many different colors. Let's go to wood. Let's see what a wood looks like. Nope. Other. A little darker. That's better. Now I feel better about it. Except for that part right there. Let's get that green. Hi. That little green. Perfect. Alright, other thing I want to do is some of these little guys down here. We need more than just red. Of course, the first color I choose is red, but we also have white mushrooms, dangerous purple mushrooms that are definitely there for fantasy purposes. Demon red. I like that. Go some black toadstool mushrooms. Oh, a green one. Green one for sure. Just hiding back there. A little bit of color. Alright, these leaves. Autumn. And dry. No green leaves down there. Okay, this path. They have definitely got more of a cobblestone. Mossy? Ugh. No thanks. Nope. Yeah, kind of more of the brown. Kind of makes it more dirt-like. Sweet. And perfect. Alright, let's go to our booth. Get a good picture for it. So that's gonna go straight into the Discord. Sweet. Alright. And he'll be available on the Discord, so if you anything I post on the Discord, if you enjoy it, you want to use it for your game, stuff like that, you are more than welcome. Now, he needs a follower. So let's go ahead and save. And the rest of these bandits. Half-orc bandits. We're going with it. Okay, sir. Losing your shirt again. Because this color is way too bright. That's even brighter. No thanks. That's a little too dark. Way too bright. Let's quote copper. What if I make him a leaf? That's too bright. Way too bright. No color. Evergreen. You are going to be my evergreen orc. Sorry, bud. But not sorry. I got all the important parts. Sweet. Your teeth need a little more bite. And that... Did I just paint your face green? No. Perfect. Okay, head, right off the bat. Yeah. No. Heavy feature. That's all. Yeah. I think that's kind of more hobgoblin though. That is 2 orc. That's good half orc. Alright, hair. No. They have roughly the same hair as their leader, except for they are not allowed to have it as long. Only the leader is allowed the longest of the hair. We're gonna go with that. Yeah. Beard. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Bushy eyes, yeah. Body, sir. You are gonna be 6'5". Head is fine. Arms a little muscular. A little better. Posture. Okay, build. Upper scale, a little bigger. Arm length, a little longer. Muscularity. These guys, tree choppers. No bus, come on. Waist though. Gotta have the waist, gotta have the belly. If you ain't chopping wood with no... You can keep your booty. You be fine. I do want a little more of the upper scale. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's go to color. Go to theme. I think we went with, yeah, Warrior of the Glen. Now, let's get this guy something that reads Woodwork. No. Those are noble clothes. No. That's too tight. I don't want warrior. I want... Yeah, something kind of more like that. He's a woodworker. Slash... They're not woodworkers. They're bandits. We're after bandits. But these bandits would also be partaking in woodworking if they're using this place to make money. Maybe. Full-blown ninja. Okay, that actually... no. No. It was close. Oh no. I'm still maybe a little sold on it. So that's just too bulky. If we make the bandits look more like regular people, because again, this could be a peaceful place that these guys just needed somewhere safe and everybody has been fighting them. So yeah, let's go with that mindset. These guys are just needing a safe place. Side. Leather pouch on this side. Drinking horn. Yeah. Should we go with a rope? Because they gotta be able to pull the logs. If they decided that they, one, took over this little foresting camp, they gotta have a way to pull these trees around. I'm gonna say they're okay. I was gonna say if I can add fire to that'd be interesting. Lantern. No, I like the torch. Okay. Backpack. No back. Items. We are going to go with that because these guys need to be able to defend themselves as soon as they're able. Yeah, we're going with the buckle. Okay. Items. We're in a forest. We need leaves. Too bad they don't have like a log. We could go acorns. Could even go campfire. I think campfire is a little too ambitious for here. We just need okay, he's just cool. I just wanted to play. Oh, we are going with rocks. Because we've got trees and we got rocks everywhere in our map. This is perfect. Alright. Now, sir. No. We're going to work with this pose a little bit. I want to go back to clothing. Your shoes are bothering me immensely. Where are the... Yeah. I'm gonna say you got a hold of some fur boots. Okay. Now, sir, your color choice here is bothering me. Awesome. You're allowed facial hair. You can has. Yep, my orcs grow facial hair. But needs to be same color as the hair up top. Truffle. Truffle. Yeah. Of course, what I'm also going to do is go here. Truffle. Bam. Bam. I just like black hair, really do. That is a leaf. These are woodworkers. We need to go to hair. Burgundy was not the right one. Is it the brown? Mushroom brown, there it is. Okay. Perfect. They use the same all around. Bam. Colors. This. We're gonna go to here. I want a a little darker. We want green. Do we want green though? Yes, because I said so. We're gonna go with red and leather. Okay, that's good, that's good. Sweet. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, the brown, a little better. If we want green, we can go green there. Bam. That stands out a little too much, but that is better. There we go. Alright, this shield cannot be this bright. There we almost go. Yick. That's better. That's better. And metal. We're allowed an iron axe, but let's go with a brass axe. Ooh. Brushed bronze? Sweet. Bronze there. Sir, just like I did with your boss. Those nails do not get to just be. Eek. No. Alright. Let's go back to the wood. I want this darker. This is only allowed iron or bronze. I'm gonna say bronze for up there. Copper. Copper's good. Okay. Fire. There we go. Yeah. See, they don't have to be evil. These guys are just trying to survive. They had to fight for this piece of land. Alright, let's get a better pose. Bring the elbow in. Let's lower this down. boxes do be heavy. Get that arm down. There, but twist. Oh, not quite what I want. And no. I want the elbow, I think. Also, sir, not sideways. There you go. Head, you need to look up. This dangerous fire thing needs above your head. I want you to be looking with it. Also away from the head. There. Now you're using it correctly. Yeah, that's fine. We'll make that work. Alright, this little guy is our bandit. I'm putting bandit survivalist bandit. We're going with that. Yeah. And we're gonna save. I'm feeling pretty confident in him. Let's go to colors, see what else we can do for colors. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish we could put a design on his tabard. Nope, I'm not worried about that. These guys are just happy to finally be out surviving on their own. So, we're going to booth. We're gonna download. Bam! Got another one to add. Okay, and with that, we have actually been streaming for 3 hours. My bad. So I want to go ahead and let's head over to our credits and farewell. And I do want to thank you all for coming out, watching. We've got a lot done. I'm going to be posting it all onto Discord, and hopefully you enjoyed. So thank you guys and have a wonderful day.